Hey you guys, going live. Gonna share with you how to make your healthy, huge salads that they're affordable and they're filling and so you don't get bored. I get so many comments, messages, and just comments in general, really, that are like, Angel, you always have exciting salads. You always like rock your salad. So how do you do that? And they're like, God, every time you post a salad, I'm like, God, that looks so good. And so I get a lot of questions about them. So I'm going to share with you one of my most favorite go-to salads all the time, and it's so filling. And in actuality, I got this particular salad that I'm making today from a 3-week cleanse that I did, and I just love the salad. I held on to it, because it's just helps me get nice and full and get all my vegetables in a day. So tell me, are you one of those people that you should eat more vegetables, but you struggle, or you should eat more salad, but sometimes it's boring. Sometimes it's a lack of imagination. You just don't know what vegetables to grab at the store to pull together. Or maybe you get there and you're like, man, it costs too much to grab all these little types of vegetables, and then they go bad in your fridge because when it comes to make them, you're not so motivated in the moment to have to chop the vegetables and put the salad together. So you go for something easier, or you skip the vegetables altogether that night and you don't actually have them. And so, your health starts to suffer in the long run because you're not getting all the vegetables in that you need. And vegetables make such a huge difference. Vegetables make such a huge difference in your overall health and in the results that you get if you are someone who goes to the gym, or just if you're eating for health reasons and weight loss reasons. Vegetables are key. I mean, they seriously are key. And I share with my challengers all the time the strategies to timing those vegetables so that you get plenty of them in, and in such a way that you're promoting weight loss so that you still feel full, fueled, and satiated, right? And you start to see some amazingness happen with your body, not just on the outside, but the inside, because you're reversing all kinds of issues at the doctor's office with that blood work, right? So I'm going to show you my salad now, and I'm going to give you my tips for along the way as far like where we get all of our pieces for our salads together. But this is the one that I've been eating a whole bunch of this week, as I've been showing on my Instagram stories. Hey, Pastor Brooks. So here's my bowl. Y'all, if you follow me, you've gotten very acquainted with seeing this big old bowl. I actually am considering getting a new set to make it just a little bit deeper, because sometimes I do run out of room. So I've shared my tips before with when you are putting your greens in the bowl, to grab a pair of salad scissors or cut them up with a knife and make them smaller, because a lot of times they come in these containers and they're really big leaves. And so, or you could just rip them with your hands. But so a lot of times that's one of the things I do to make sure that I get lots of greens and the vegetables in the bowl. And it keeps room for more stuff to go in there. So that's about 2 cups of salad. Now I'm going to add this this little super microgreens mix. I found this one at Costco. So let me show you this real quick. Okay. So we pick up these often. Either this total all spinach or a spring mix. This one's a 50-50 blend. And we do go organic with our greens. And we normally will pick up these big old bins like this, okay, for really the 4 of us, because although I have 3 children, 1 child does not eat leafy greens. Shocker, I know. So, but we get these big ones, and they'll last us the week. See how it's Friday, and like how much we have left. So on top of, you can get these like really big like this in the salad section. You can get it at Target, Kroger, Walmart, I mean like pretty much anywhere. But we love shopping at Costco for getting all of our produce, all of our fruits and vegetables. 9 times out of 10, if they come bulk, and we know that we eat them often, and in order to help us make sure we eat them often, we will buy them bulk because you don't want it going bad in your fridge, right? And so it also makes it, so that makes it more cost efficient for us, especially a family of 5. I mean, my kids go through, I have found that when you put it out, they grab and eat. So we don't keep just a little bit. We put lots out, and then they know they can put their hands in the fruit bowl anytime they want. They know they can open up the veggie drawer and get something out of the veggie drawer anytime they want. Let me show you these. So I'm going to take this. This came in a prepackaged mix, actually. So I had to replace it into a Ziploc bag after opening it, but it was one of those mixes that came, and it has like, look, it has all kinds of great greens in there. Like, look at it. Yeah. Okay, so that's like a Brussels sprout. And so it's all shaved in there. So you're getting little pieces of kale, and you're getting little pieces of cabbage, and all these other types of little greens that you wouldn't normally get in just like a regular salad mix, right? And it's adding flavor into my salad, but giving me even more green, a variety of green, right? So this is super helpful in my digestion and my skin and all the things. And then here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about why vegetables are so cool. Y'all stop reaching for the whole grains for all your fiber. What you really need, let me try and find a good leaf. What you really need are these babies with all these veins in here. That's the roughage. That's what's really going to turn your gut health around and help keep things moving, right? Okay, so the other thing that we get at Costco, we buy the big sleeves of these bell peppers, okay? They usually come in yellow, orange, red, and we get these, look at these huge, okay, this is like the size of 2 cucumbers, okay? You can buy these at Costco as well. We have 3 of them in a pack, I believe, and so they come like shrink wrapped kind of, so it lasts a little bit longer and stays fresher. And so what happens is, what I do with this, so let me explain to you real quick. 1 regular medium cucumber, okay, is 2 servings of vegetables, right? So I'm getting so many more servings from this huge cucumber to feed my family and myself through the week, because a lot of times when we just like go to Kroger or something and I just grab like a cucumber, I'll grab 3 or 4 cucumbers, regular size, my kids will blow through that so quickly because I'll do half of a cucumber just for myself in my salad. And this helps me get a whole extra veggie serving on top of what I put in my bowl for my greens, right? Hey, Brooks, I'm so glad that this is helpful. So now I've got like 3 cups here. And what we do is we take, let me show you, instead of having to cut up a cucumber and cut up a tomato and cut up the peppers and all the different little, and radishes and all those little fun crunchy vegetables that give our salad flavor every single day, which takes up time in the kitchen, we have prepped it here. And so Donald and I, we just, honestly, it took him like a matter of minutes. I made a little Instagram story about it whenever he did it, because it was just like, he was just like, throw them all over here and I'll chop them real quick. And I was like, okay, cool. So what we have in here is we have some green bell pepper, some orange bell pepper, some yellow bell pepper. We decided to reserve the red ones because I'm going to make a soup with that on another day. But you could have done red. And then we put some chopped cilantro in here, which adds amazing flavor. I'll just say, some cucumber, and there's a little radish guy on there. I don't know if you can see him, but there's a little radish guy in there. See, there you go. And we didn't have to use a lot of that, and we chop it up small enough so that it's not overpowering, because I know some people, they start to eat the radish and it's kind of bitter. So that's the way we handle it. And he mixed it all up in here. We put a lid on it, and it lives in our fridge until we get ready to make a salad. And so then I just pull this out, and I started just keeping a container in there. I know that this container here, when I fill it up, is 1 full serving of vegetables for me. So remember, I've got about 3 cups in here already. And so now I'm gonna add a 4th cup here. And yeah, I might do another half. Okay, I usually try to make sure that my salad, when I sit down to eat a salad, like, I want it to really be worthwhile. And I know that my body works best on 4 to 5 servings of vegetables a day, and that's what's going to serve my body's nutritional needs. So I usually aim for that if I'm going to sit down and have a big old salad. You feel me? But if this is like a lot for you, so like when Donald eats a salad, he's just not there yet, y'all. He can't do it. So I mean, it'll take me 20 minutes to eat this thing, and it'll take him like an hour. So I might make it a little smaller for him, but he'll have another salad at dinner, and it's all good. So it's good. It's all okay. So after that, all right, now I really want to flavor it up. So I know a lot of you are thinking the only way to make a salad really start to taste good is to put dressing on it. And yes, dressing is fun, and it can completely change the profile of your salad. But I also like lots of different tastes and textures in my salad. I like topping my salad with feta, some feta cheese. It's like crumbled. And a little bit goes a long way. I also sometimes do like to put, like a sharp cheddar, but just not tons of it, because a little bit goes a long way, and cheese is really high calorically, so I know I don't want to like drown it in it, right? I want my vegetables to sing through. And so then I got, this is another Costco find. We get the sprouted organic pumpkin seeds with sea salt, and these babies last forever. And we don't really snack on them. We use them in our salad. So I'm going to grab a big old handful, like literally a big old handful, because I'll usually do anywhere from 4 tablespoons to like a 1/3 cup. And I'm literally pouring it all over my salad. Okay, and this is there's salt in there, and they have a nice little flavor to them, and the crunch and the texture is gonna help with the balance of all the other little vegetables that are in there. It's different than the crunch of the bell pepper, which is in there, right? But also helps with that leafy feeling that some people really don't like in their salad. So it's like, okay, I just don't really like leaves. Give me something to chew on, right? So we put that on there. Now, here's the only thing that I wait until the day of, or the moment of, to cut up, and that's my avocado, because I don't want the avocado to get all brown. But I only do half of an avocado at a time. So when I cut this up, which I don't have one to show you, but I will usually slice this guy in half. I'm going to do this in a moment, but I don't think I have. No, it's in the dishwasher. So I know I just did dishes this morning, so all the knives are in there. So I'm going to cut my avocado. Now, we buy these bulk as well at Costco, and I know you're wondering, like, how do we keep it from going bad? We keep 1 or 2 of these guys out on the counter next to the fruit bowl, and then we put the rest of them in the fridge, and once we've gone through 1 or 2, we pull another 1 or 2 out, and they perfectly ripe, So I just kind of sliced all the way around and twisted that baby, and it pops open. I'll reserve this side And whenever it browns and oxidizes a little bit right there on my salad tomorrow, I'll just take my knife and scrape that top film of the brownish. If it bothers you, that's what you can do. If it doesn't, then leave it there. And the rest of the avocado inside is nice and green. So now I'm taking my avocado and I'm cutting a little, let's see, little camera issue. Okay, let me figure this out. I'm gonna get coordinated. We're gonna slice this down and then slice the other way. So I'm dicing basically inside the skin, which saves all kinds of mess on my fingers. And then I'm gonna spoon it out and it's gonna come out nice and diced already for me. So I'm just dropping it onto my salad while I'm talking to you guys. Okay, lots of avo. Yep. Now, between the pumpkin seeds and the avocado, that's a lot of really good healthy fats that is helping make it more satisfying, and not just in the moment, because the avocado adds a creaminess, and you know that I already just talked about the seeds. But what happens is, because of the healthy fats in there, it's going to help maintain the fullness. It's going to help keep me satiated long after I'm actually done with my salad. So all that's really left for me to do at this point, if I want another Costco find, is we get the big containers of these grape tomatoes, and I sometimes will grab a handful and toss them on my salad. I'm not in the mood for that. I got plenty of veggies here for me today, but sometimes I would do that. And so all that's left for me to do is put my oil and vinegar over here, or I could do some oil and lemon, just squeeze lemon, or if I like that cilantro and lime kind of feel, I could do a whole lime, squeeze it all over, drizzle with the oil, and that's my dressing. It doesn't have to be a store-bought, but if you like the store-bought, I like the Newman's Own, and I've heard a lot of great things about the Primal Kitchen. I haven't tried them, but I've heard that they're really tasty and they're good for you, and they're well made. But the other tip for you is, if you do buy other dressings and you're concerned about the amount of calories in them, or that it seems to be really thick and you know you're using twice as much as you actually need, you can dilute it with a little lemon juice or water, and it will thin it out so that it just lightly coats your lettuce, and it goes a lot further for you, so the flavor lasts throughout the entire salad. Right? So without giving up your favorite Thousand Island or whatever you like. So those are my tips. That's my salad, and I had put some questions in there for you guys to answer, so I can't wait to hear back from you. If you have ever been to a restaurant and you've been disappointed in the salad once even the selection of the salad, then I feel you, but don't be discouraged. You don't have to go to a restaurant in order to get a nice big filling salad with lots of exciting things in it. This is how I do it, and I do it with the budget of the family of 5, right? All right, you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for jumping on. Bye.